Hi, Leah Goujon here. So we had all the materials dropped off about 3 or 4 days ago, and I did a video the very first night. We had 200 pieces of rebar dropped off. They were 20-foot lengths, and 49 pieces went missing the very first night. So we knew immediately that, things were going to have to be secured. And a little shed was built, and the first thing that was secured in that shed was, I think it was 50 bags of cement. And so we had showed up here really early one morning. It was the morning after the rebar was stolen. Obviously, I was anxious to get to the property to see if anything had gone missing. So it was like 6 a.m., super early, and, got over here and everything was fine. There was no sign of anybody or anything. Everything was intact. So stayed for about an hour and then went back home. So got back home around 7:30 in the morning, came back here at 10 a.m. And I'm pretty sure that as we were coming down this little road, somebody was just trying to, they had gotten away with 3 bags of cement, and they had the 4th one, which they ended up dropping. So you can see these zinc panels that were used on the back. So they literally just pried open the zinc panels. So, even though you have a little shed that's locked up, it doesn't really matter. Depends, how secure it is. So the idea now is to spend the night here at the property. And being in the Caribbean, of course, camping is not a bad thing. So we, have all the things that we need to camp. So we just set up a tent and an air bed and just stuff in here, just fixing the roof up. So nice and dry and cozy. Got a campfire, got our cooler, so we're fine here. And that's the most secure that I think that we're going to be able to make this property, is literally just by being here. So, we're here at night when the guys show up in the morning, then go home, have a shower, feed the animals. So I want to take you to the beginning of this. So they spent the first couple of days cutting rebar and shaping it into columns and into sort of like a crib that they put. That noise is the thing going round and round. For the cement. They mix all the cement here on site. So one thing that you can see looking in the trenches where the concrete block is a step up, because the property gradually does go uphill. So the fence, in order to keep it level, will also step up as it goes. So this little column of rebar, the same column or cage, whatever you want to call it, is laying down in the bottom of this poured cement. So once this is hard, it's probably hard enough after a day or so, as long as we don't get too much rain. We had a heck of a lot of rain last night. So the other thing that we don't have on the property is water. And in order for them to mix cement, we needed water. So at first he brought 2 barrels of water, but obviously, that's very time consuming and very extraneous. So what we ended up doing was just borrowing water from the condo across the street. So we've got lots of water. But that's where we are at right now, is just setting in the foundations. I'll show you our little setup later tonight.